Be wary of getting jobs on Facebook groups. I've applied for a few jobs on Facebook community groups and nearly always it ended up badly. So you have to think of the employer's point of view here. So when you're looking for work on a community group such as Facebook, basically you're desperate. If you're not using LinkedIn or applying for other employment portals, and these people are like predators. They think, here's someone coming to apply for a job and they're desperate, so they'll take a much lower salary than normal, which is how it's worked in the 3 times that I've applied for. So the last time I applied for work, they offered me a full-time job. It was admin work, and the pay rate was about the same as what I was getting at the supermarket, which was a bit disappointing, but I'm not going to say no to a full-time job compared to the 5 to 10 hours a week the supermarket was giving me. So this business was a service business that just enforced fire evacuation standards on buildings, made sure they had maps up and evacuation drills and all that type of stuff. So I get to work the first day. These people are on the road constantly. So I'm in the office by myself, and my entire instructions for the job was a 1-page instruction, and they had some quite complex procedures. So all manual, and it's all document, like create this folder in this area, create these templates, populate these Word documents, do this, print it out in this size, laminate these. So nothing difficult, but they had a lot of very strict standards and communication procedures for talking with customers. So after 2 days, I finally see them for the first time, and then I said, how you going? It looks like you're a bit slow. I said, why can't you do it any quicker? And I said, well, and I sort of got a bit taken aback by that, and I sort of said, well, it would be a lot better if I actually had some instruction. I mean, you can't expect me to work out stuff with a 1-page how-to guide for the job. And this owner couldn't get it. So anyhow, when I applied for this job, another little red flag I found, apart from looking for work on Facebook, was the fact they weren't interested in my resume really, and they weren't interested in doing any reference checks either. So that said to me straight away, they were just looking for someone temporarily, and they couldn't care about their record. After maybe like a month, I actually finally got the hang of a job with the very minimal instructions I was given, and I started plowing through their workload. You see, the reason they offered me employment at the beginning was because they were overloaded, so they had a big backlog of work. I started going through this backlog of work, and after about 3 months I actually did finish all the work. I emptied out the tray, and I thought, oh great, I'm finally getting the hang of this job. And part of the procedures was to notify inspectors about placement of fire extinguishers and stuff like that. So I actually sent an email to the wrong person who had the same name as the person I was supposed to send the email to, so that was just Outlook with its autocomplete. So And I admit it's not me paying 100% attention. So anyhow, I come in the next day and I got fired on the spot for sending just a meeting confirmation email to somebody. And I said to the woman, well, that's interesting that you now decide to fire me the day I finish all your work and your backlog. I said, that's pretty convenient, isn't it? And she just sort of looked at me and ummed and ahed. So very quickly dismissed, no severance pay, no nothing. So I've come to the realization that most business owners are narcissists. So all they think about is themselves and think about money and accumulating more money. They don't care about people or their employees.